Well, hello, I'm David Freeman with Is That Really in the Bible? Have you ever asked the question, why do so many people go to church on Sunday? I mean, it's a logical question to ask, by the way. I mean, it really is. Why is it that so many people go to church on Sunday? The reason I ask that question is because it's not the Sabbath. Sunday is not the Sabbath. The Sabbath is the seventh day of the week. Sunday is actually the first work day of the week. You know, don't take my word for it. Just look it up in the dictionary, look up the word Sunday, and it will tell you that it's the day that most people go to church on, and that's true. But it will also tell you it is the first day of the week. It's the first work day of the week. Then look up the word Saturday, and it will tell you it's the seventh day of the week. But like I said, Sunday is not the Sabbath. Now, my parents kept the seventh day Sabbath, which is Saturday. And no, they're not Jews, okay? Just get that thought out of your head. They're not Jews, but they honored and kept the seventh day Sabbath. And they looked at the Sabbath as it was a day that you rested. It was a day of rest. It was a day that you didn't do your own thing. You quit working on that day. You took a break. It was a day of disconnect and connectivity with God. It's a day that you connect with God. And just like an overloaded receptacle, you ever seen people plug in about 10 things into one receptacle? All right, it's a day you just unplug all that and connect with God. And so I am grateful that I had this example in growing up, even though as a child, as a teenager, I didn't keep the Sabbath. I didn't care anything about that. But they had that example for me of every seventh day they would rest. Often they would go to church. And it was a beautiful example that made an impression on me. Well, let's take a look at Exodus 20 and verse 9. It says, 6 days shall you labor and do all your work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it you shall not do any work, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor the stranger that is within your gate. So this is also a day that you let your workers have a break also. You don't allow them to work on this day, the seventh day of the week. So did you notice that it says 6 days shall you labor? What are you supposed to be doing on the first work day of the week, which is Sunday? Well, the scripture just said 6 days shall you labor. You're not supposed to be sitting around doing nothing. You're supposed to be laboring on the first work day of the week. And what are you supposed to be doing on the seventh day? Well, it says it's a Sabbath. You rest. You don't work on that day. Now, let me tell you something. This is not a suggestion. I don't know if you realize this or not, but this is the fourth commandment. We're dealing with the commandments of God here. This is not a suggestion. Do you think don't steal is a suggestion? Do you think don't kill, that God's just, wasting His breath? Don't commit adultery? Do you think that's just a suggestion? No, these are commandments of God, and the Sabbath day is the fourth commandment.